I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miley.
And we are
Miley Made Me Do It.
Hey ladies, this is your girl Jessica with Miley Made Me Do It, and I am like on a ball with videos today. Okay, so like I am trying to get these videos out and give y'all something to watch during y'all snow day and all that fun stuff. Okay, so this is gonna be a little different. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. As you can see, these pattern pieces, my fabric look a little small, and it's because I am going to make a little doll dress, an 18-inch doll dress for like the American Girl doll. Okay, I've already made like a cute little dress for Miley in this size. Well, not in this size, I'm sorry, I'm just lying. A little girl dress for Miley with this fabric. This is an art gallery fabric. I believe her name is Katie. She has a pattern place too also. But she designed this fabric, and I could just put all this down in the description box if y'all want to go grab this fabric. But this is a Little Lizard King Magnolia dress. Okay, so they also have the Magnolia dress in so the doll, women, and girls. I don't think they have it in baby yet, but you never know. Put it out there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. They might get it in there if they don't have it yet. So yeah, it's the Magnolia dress. I've already did a video on doing the Magnolia top on my channel, which I am rocking, and your girl look good and fine as wine. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to do today, the Magnolia dress for a doll. So what you have here, you have 2 front pieces here. You have 4 of the back pieces. I got 2 sleeves. We have the front skirt and the back skirt. Okay, both of those are cut on the fold. And you're going to need some, I guess, needles. Yeah, you're going to need that. And you're going to need hem tape, which y'all know I be rocking. I be loving the hem tape all day long. And you're also going to need some Velcro. Alright, because the Velcro is going to be able to, snap that back into place. So, let's get started. Alright, let's grab our front and back bodice piece. So, we're going to take our front here. Have it right side up. Take your 2 back pieces, and we're going to match them at the shoulder seams. Right sides together. You can go ahead and pin these little babies together. Yeah, so I decided, I was like, you know what? I already got these things cut out. Why not just go and do a video? You know what I'm saying? Get your video game up, because you've been tripping. Alright, so I got those. Boom. Now get your other one. I'm repeating that same step. Matching the shoulder seams. And pinning. I believe the seam allowance on here is 1/4 inch. Don't quote me, but I will put it in the video. But I believe it's 1/4 inch to attach your with the seam allowance. Okay. So I have both of these done, and I'm going to take this to my machine, and I am going to use a stretch stitch using 1/4 inch to attach my shoulder seams. Okay, so we're going to put those to the side, and then we're also, since I am going to be at my machine, grab your 2 skirt pieces. All right, and we're going to put those right sides together also. So we're just going to pretty much kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and we're going to match them up and pin using a 1/4 inch seam allowance, stretch stitch, whatever stretch stitch that is for you. All right, so we did that. All right, so I'm going to sew these together, and then I will be back to show you what it looks like. Alright, so I have my bodice pieces attached at the shoulder seams. I've also went ahead and hemmed my skirt Okay, and you just got to make sure you don't get that confused when it's time to add your skirt, but we'll get to that in a second. So I have that done. Now I'm going to take my bodice pieces and I'm going to put them right sides together, okay? Main and lining. So match up my hair, and this fabric is rolling on me, but it's cool. It's gonna look good. All right, so all right. Okay, so I have them right sides together. So let's pin, and we're going to pin along the, hold on, make sure. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pin along this back side, around the neck, and around the other side of the back. Okay, so let's pin. And we're going to sew using that 1/4 inch seam allowance to attach. Okay, so pin your bodice together. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to take this to our machine and we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam allowance along this back part here, okay? And when we and then I'll show you what it looks like when I get back. Okay, so I have my my bodice pieces sewn together along the back and neck, and I've also just trimmed around to, you know, make it look a little so it can lay flat. So now I'm just going to turn it right side out. Okay. All right, just like this. And then I'm going to take this to my iron. Hold on, let me flip it. It's my back. Here. Get this right there. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to take this to my iron. And I am going to press it. Okay, well, I probably won't have to right now. It's not like I got to right now. So this is what it looks like, okay? Now, grab your sleeves. And with my sleeves, I always like to find the center. So then I know where I need to line up my sleeve. So I'll just find that since it's already folded here. I'm just gonna make a little mark there. Grab your pins. And we're going to attach our sleeves now. All right. So grab your sleeves, and with right sides together, we're going to lay our sleeve piece here and over here on the sleeve. So I'm going to match my shoulder seam with my sleeve here. And I am going to pin my sleeve all the way around. So that's fine. All right, so there we go. So let's do that on both of your sleeve pieces. All right, make sure you're getting your lining and your main. Go here. And then pin. All right, do the other side. Right sides together. All right, so now we're gonna take this to our machine. Let me see. Well, since it's so little, it just look all upside down. But I have my sleeve attached. Also, I should have went ahead and like hemmed the bottom of my sleeve, but I can still do that. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so now we're just gonna take this to our machine and we're gonna sew a 1/4 inch seam allowance to attach on both sides using a stretch stitch. And I'll show y'all what it looks like. See, look, this is what it looked like. And then I'll show y'all what it looks like when I get back. But I'm also gonna hem here before I like put it all together. So make sure you hem the bottom of this. I forgot that step. So I'll be back. Okay, so I have my sleeves attached. I've also went ahead and hemmed my sleeves here using my hem tape. And now we're going to put our bodice together. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the back piece and we're going to match it to the front. Okay. So just get that even here. Just like that, and grab your pins and get the front piece even. We're going to put these right sides together, pinning here. And then with your, and then we're going to also pin along our sleeve here. So along the side seam. And then along our sleeve. Matching our sleeves together. And pin. Gonna do the other side also. Right sides together. Alright, and we're going to take this to our machine and we're going to sew along our sleeve and our side seams using a stretch stitch 1/4 inch seam allowance, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have sewn my side seams and my sleeves together. If you don't remember me on my other video, if you haven't, go check this out. I got this cool little, wish I could see, you see, it's like a little needle. And I have to, I can't remember the name of it, but check out my other video. This right here give me enough you know, you can go and get my watch hours up by checking out the other video. But yeah, I got this little needle here and I like that it got this big hole in the middle of it. So I'm gonna get rid of my my little tail piece here, okay? Without just cutting it and it being everywhere. Hold on, so we're gonna thread it. Thread that on, and then we're going to just take our needle here and we're going to stick it in between that seam. Boom. Do that for the other side, okay? So you can just, I just like to use this, and this helps out a whole lot where your thread won't be just unraveling when you cut it off. All right, so just put that in here just like that. All right, and then I'll just cut off the rest of it, just like that. All right, so now let's turn this right side out. Oh, look at that, looking great already. So now, if you haven't did it yet, you can go ahead and attach your well, maybe you can wait. Just wait. All right, so now what we're gonna do is I am going to take, this is the back side of, here goes the front, and this is the back side of my dress here. So with the back piece here, I'm just going to overlap it just a little bit. Where that seam, those two seams, you feel it there, if you feel, and I'm just going to do a zigzag stitch right here down here at the bottom. Okay, just do a little stitch right here at the bottom to attach it, so then when I put my skirt on, this won't be flopping all over the place. So take this to your machine and just do a tack stitch right here, so then I'll show you how to attach your skirt. I'll be back. Okay, so I have tacked I overlapped it like by maybe a 1/4 inch or something like that, but I just overlapped it there, so then it'll, you know, fold over. And and I have it tacked here, so then when I attach my skirt. So now grab your skirt piece, and this is, make sure you get this right, okay? So the front of the skirt will be longer. I'm gonna turn this right side up. Will be longer. So this right here will be the front of my skirt down this way because it's longer. Make sure. All right, see, so let me bring this up because it's longer. So make sure that when you are going to attach your skirt to your bodice here, that you do this right. Okay, so since this is the longest part here, this will be my front. So I'm going to turn this over where front of my bodice, which has the curve, will be touching the front of my skirt piece here. So since this is the longest one, I'm going to fold this over. Make sure you get that right, and we're going to connect here at the side seams. All right, so grab your pins, and we're going to pin our skirt to our bodice. So let's pin, attaching the side seams here. And just pin all the way around. And then we're going to take this to our machine, and we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam allowance to attach using our stretch stitch. You can also go ahead and hem the bottom of your skirt using the hem tape. What I do is just, I will do the instructions on the back, tell you know that use the instructions on the back to attach, and then instead of doing the whole, like, I guess maybe half inch, no, I think they're right there, probably, yeah, half inch, I would just do, like, cut that in half, like, to sew it on. I could show you with my sleeves here. See, with the sleeve, I didn't even sew it. I didn't even, like, go all the way the max. So let's attach this, and then I'll be back. All right, and we are done. I went ahead and hemmed the bottom of my skirt piece. Also went and attached my Velcro. And now let me try it on the doll. Now I'm just gonna go and let you know. She got a few tattoos on her face because Miley put some ink on it, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to take this off. But don't judge me. 1 second.